What's up, Justice? How's it going, my friend? Hopefully everybody's doing great. I'm hanging out in the airport, about to fly to New York City. Hopefully everybody can hear me loud and clear. It's cold here. Can you guys hear me? I don't see people joining. I don't see. What's up, Raf? There we go. How's it going? How's everybody today? Tweets into hugs. Perry Tudor. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Well, hugs and selfies is what I like to say. So what's up, JB Howard? I saw you were doing a scope just a little bit ago. I actually waited till your scope was over. So, hey, Holly G. Yes, New York City. That's where I'm heading right now. Oh, of course, Sarah Moore. You'd like it. Happy Monday, Bell Strategies. Thank you guys for sharing this on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope to your followers. Hi, Beth. How's it going? Hey, Ohio Social. I know. Actually, it's funny. When I woke up this morning, I put this is my favorite beanie. I've had it for a couple years. And first thing my wife said was like, don't you need to get something embroidered on there? So, yeah, Vicky. How's it going, Vicky? So thank you guys for sharing this, and thank you for joining. So yeah, I wanted to get on real quick. So I've been working on my keynote for Periscope Summit that is in just over a week. And it's going to be a brand new keynote. It won't be my Think Like a Fan keynote that I'm giving twice this week. It'll be a brand new one. And the title of it is We is Greater Than Me. And thank you so much. Thank you, Love Your Biz. Thank you. Yes, we should definitely meet up, Holly G. Heck yeah. Oh, thank you guys. Look at all that sharing. Oh, you guys rock. And the hearts. So, but the reason is that, I've been watching a lot of scopes and a lot of blabs on really what is, tips for Periscope and best practices for Periscope and 5 ways to do A, 5 ways to do B. Yes, talks fast, tweets faster, blabs even faster. Yeah, that's me. I know, I'm loving blab, by the way. But part of so my keynote is about really what it means to be a community. Because I think the root, something that's lost in, blab is addicting. Something that's lost in the power of live streaming and Periscope especially is that it really is all about the community. Hey, Adrian, how are you? I enjoyed your scope this morning, Adrian. I was watching it just as I pulled into the parking lot here at the airport, so I jumped on. Yeah, I should get that. I should get Show You Care or We is Greater Than Me. But yeah, I definitely think people kind of forget that the reason that they're great at Periscope. I have my five rules for Periscoping, right? I have my playbook, which is 5 things you must do in every single Periscope, which I didn't do one of them right now, which is kind of funny. Yes, I am. Duncan is here on this one. But yeah, Show You Care might be what I need to get on this on a beanie. Hey, Funky Fairy, one of my favorites, Funky Fairy. But really what I mean by that is that I think people are too focused on what they think is a science. And really it's not about science. It's about actually providing value, engaging and caring about the audience, the community, the people that are in here watching, and your target demographic. I never complain that someone is using Periscope for something that isn't what I talk about, because I think if you know your audience, you can provide amazing value. But I think way too many, you'll carry my bags, Funky Fairy, that's awesome. But I think way too many people focus and think that there's an art. They ask me, what time's the best time to Periscope? When's the best thing? Yes, and sharing that you care. And honestly, Show You Care, what my philosophy of Show You Care means, no Bengals, no Lindsay. But my philosophy of Show You Care, the reason it works is because it works in everything. It works in technology, it works in social media, it works in business, it works in live streaming. If you go out of your way to find ways to show you care, people remember you because you made them feel something. You made them feel important. You made them feel inspired. You made them feel motivated. Maybe you taught them something. It's because you made them feel something. That's why people remember you. If you deliver value, people will come no matter the time. Yes, Holly. And you know what? I focus a lot more on the value I'm providing, the conversation I'm having, the people that are in the room. That is what it's all about. And I think, I've said it a lot. I'm from the school of my Show You Care is really, yes, I know. And hey, JB, that was exactly spot on. You didn't talk about, your scope was, that's what the scopes need to be about. It needs to be about ways that you can bridge your audiences and connect with your community. Because my whole thing about We is Greater Than Me is just because you're the one person on the camera, or in Blab, you're one of the 4 people on the camera, doesn't mean that the other people aren't providing value, aren't engaging, and aren't doing great things. Hi, Nancy. How's it going? Thank you so much, Victoria. That means a lot. And I can't wait to see you next week. Hey, and there's Mario Armstrong snuck in the room. Mario had a great scope last night. Mario does Inspire scopes. Mario Armstrong, put up a bunch of emojis. Make sure everybody follows Mario Armstrong as well. Hey, Cam. So here's the thing. So the reason my keynote is called We is Greater Than Me is really my focus is going to be about how we as a live streaming community can make a difference in the world, how we can change the way content is created, how we can change the way businesses are considered authentic and real. I don't want a business to point to their website when they say that they're real or say that they provide value. What I want to see is I want someone to actually grab the camera, get on live stream, talk to your audience, talk with them, not at them, and provide value. Reoccurring empathy. It's not a competition. It's a collaboration. Yes. So hey, Ben Leonard, you hit my home run. So my big slide that you guys are going to see. You guys are going to get the inside track. Yes, Sarah Moore, collaboration. So this is what my big piece of my book is, which is now a full chapter. Is I believe the future of business is community and collaboration. I used to say community is the future of business, but I believe it's community and collaboration because I believe collaboration is the art of innovation. Innovation is no longer about one person doing great things. It's about how many people we can connect worldwide without borders and no limitations thanks to the power of social, digital, and the world we live in today. And it's how can we innovate? How can we make a difference? And together we can do that. Single-handedly, by ourselves, we'll never cure cancer. We'll never do some of these things that we've been trying to do for all these years. Yes, politics are done. We are going to work together, and that's what it's all about. To me, it's about, hey, how do we? It doesn't matter where you live at, because before, remember, back in the day, it was always about, hey, I only work with the people that I live by. When is my book going to be ready? South by Southwest 2016. So yes, and connecting people from varying backgrounds. That's correct. I don't want to work with somebody who just happens to be near me or work with my company. I want to connect and work with people around the world who are the best fit. Because remember, to be great, you have to know what you don't know. But you also have to find people and work with those who know what you don't. Too many people find and want to work with people that know the same things they do. That's not collaboration. You will not make a difference. The way you make a difference is you find people who know what you don't, and together you can work and accomplish great things. And I think that's why I'm focusing my keynote on, you get my blood pumping on this? Oh, thanks, Raph. That makes me excited. Because tell you what, I love the power of live streaming. You love your video on Episode Scope. Oh, thank you so much. But for me, I think we're thinking too short-sighted. We forget that it doesn't matter who's on the video. It's all don't work with people in the same church or pew. Oh, I like that. Man, Mario Armstrong always dropping some good stuff. Mario, I can't wait to hang around with you. Surround yourself with smart, driven people. Yes, and people that not only make you better. You know, I don't really attest to the idea that if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Because if you're the smartest person in the room and maybe everyone else is smart in their own right, then you're in the right room. So I think it's a change in philosophy, and I think that's what it comes down to. Thanks so much. Yes, I'm excited. My keynote is the last on the keynote stage. I believe it's at noon on Wednesday of next week. What's up, Ryan Billow in the house? What's up, Ryan? So yeah, so guys, I think that's why for me, my Periscope Summit keynote is I'm doing it from scratch. It'll be the first time that I give it. It'll be on that stage. It'll be the very first time. And I do plan on doing a couple Periscopes later on this week, giving you guys a little bit behind the scenes on how I brainstorm. So I have a couple of whiteboards right now that have my my keynote kind of broken out, so you guys can see behind the screens. That's why I love Blab. So, yes, I agree. And actually, I'm learning about Blab. I'm learning about how to be better at Periscope from Blab, because not everybody's a great host and not everybody is great on video, but everybody has a story to tell. And I think that's something we forget. And to me, it's all about adding value, collaborating, connecting. And so it will be my first keynote. It will be my first keynote on this presentation, but it's going to be We is Greater Than Me. My focus is going to be about how we as a community can make a difference, how we can leverage each other, how there is more people and plenty of work and plenty of business, people that are cannibalizing people and people that are not focusing on the greater good. You know, I think that's, it is going to be sick. I can't wait for New York City. I'm actually going to bring there the whole week. Bringing Sports Talk to Periscope. I love it, Sports Wild Radio. I'm a big sports fan, diehard Steeler fan, as you can tell. People talk about nothing on Blab. Nika, I can tell you, follow me on Blab. I can promise you that the Blabs that I joined, there's way more than nothing being discussed. I can promise you that. I can promise you that I've been brought to tears emotionally on Blab. I've shared things that I probably wouldn't share anywhere else on Blab. And I've also collaborated and learned from Blab. I have 10 pages of Google documents that I've taken notes on Blab. So if you don't think people are talking about anything on Blab, you're following the wrong people, because there are tons of people. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, not the king. I just believe in the power of collaboration. And collaboration is just like this. We're learning and sharing together. You guys are following each other, right? If you see people commenting on someone else's scope and they're providing value, follow them. See what they're about. See if what their description is. Because I think, how do you know what you don't know, or how do you know someone doesn't have value until you engage them and follow them and listen to them and collaborate? There isn't a day that goes by that I don't learn something new. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't seek to learn something. And I can tell you, my world is changing. What I do for a business and how I do things is changing drastically right now. When is the Blab Summit? I don't know when the Blab Summit is. Actually, the Blab's doing, they're working on a digital summit, a 24-hour digital summit, which will be pretty cool because it'll be worldwide, so people like Sarah Moore won't have to stay up to the early hours of the day. So to recap, I'm the closing keynote. My name's Brian Fanzo, better known as I think I had a glitch there. So better known as iSocialFans, which is my Twitter handle. And I'm the closing keynote for the keynote stage in the morning on Wednesday. So I think it's at noon when they close the keynote stage. And so my keynote is going to be titled "We is Greater Than Me." And I love Kathy Hackle and Ryan Bell, the ones behind the Periscope Summit, have done a great job of activating this community. But we better take advantage of that, because together as a community, we can do some great things. But if we focus only on ourselves, if we focus on only pitching our own webinars, if we don't focus on really making a difference, and you can hack Blab to use real cameras. Yes, you can. Very much so, Mario. Some really cool things with that. Hopefully you won't wear that hat, Brian. Ryan Bell. No, I won't wear that hat, this hat. I'll wear my other hat that's in my bag right now. But that's what I'm focusing on. So I hope you guys, even if you're not able to attend the Periscope Summit, because I know it is sold out, of course it will be Periscoped. Of course my slide deck will be up on my website for you guys to consume. But if you need help with the speech, I can help. Oh yeah, very cool. Well, we'll see how this one goes. I've done 13 keynotes, 13 different types of keynotes this year alone, so in 2015. So I actually am relaunching my website, so I was putting up all my keynotes. So I've done 41 keynotes this year with 13 different titles, different topics. So yes, I am going to wear my Tweet Faster hat for sure. Can the Wi-Fi of us handle the scope? I don't know. Hopefully we scope, we scope with purpose, not scope for just scoping's sake. If everybody else is already scoping a keynote, why scope it? Transferring tickets for Periscope Summit is available until today at 3. Yes, if you guys need to transfer your Periscope Summit tickets, make sure to message Kathy Hackle. My site is, well, I'm relaunching my site this week, but it's isocialfans.com, because I preach personal branding consistency, and so iSocialFans is my Twitter handle, is my personal brand, and so isocialfans.com is where you can find me at for all of my information. Of course, Twitter is the #1 place to engage me for sure. People are looking for tickets if people aren't going. Yes, they should. Yeah, if you aren't going, definitely make sure you transfer it. But yeah, if you're not going to be there, there's going to be plenty of other opportunities. I'm booking up lots of keynotes around the U.S. The rest of this year. So for me, yes, I actually have. Hey, Mario, I did the same thing. Fans with a Z. iSocialFans with a Z. F-A-N-Z. Oh, thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that, Vicky. Yeah, so I have, Mario, I have 2 as well. I have one from AT&T and one from T-Mobile, 2 different hotspots, deciding so that if there's a bad signal one place, I can transfer the signal. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that keynote. I'm going to be building it out, the rest of it, this week, leading up to next week. But I will definitely, I have 3 Mofis in my book bag right now. Looking forward to the P-Crawl this week. Yes, I know, I'm excited for that too, JB Howard. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm actually presenting, I'm going to New York City right now. I'm at the airport. Heading to New York City today. I fly back home tomorrow night. Yeah, we will be Mobile Cell Towers. And then I will be in Raleigh on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then next week I'll be in New York all week. So I fly in on Monday and I leave Saturday, I believe. So I'll be in New York all next week for Periscope Summit, doing some cool things, collaborating with some local people there. So what time do I leave? They're lining up right now to board the airplane. So I have a direct flight to JFK. I should land by about 12:45 or so. So it should be a lot of fun. Thank you, Vlad. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I'll have AT&T and T-Mobile, Mario. So guys, do me a favor. Make sure that when you're talking to people, people remember the focus is really on the community and the power we can do it. Yes, I'll be doing my P-Crawl from Raleigh. From JB, I will be in Raleigh. I'm presenting to the AMA at Triangle in Raleigh. So the Marketing Association down there is having me down, and I'm presenting my keynote, Think Like a Fan. So it's the one that some of those have seen that. So you guys keep rocking. Remember, the power is in the community. We together can make a difference. You individually just talking about yourself will not. Make it a great one, guys. Hope you guys have a great one. Hey, I would love to come to Sweden. Figure out a keynote to have there, and I'll be there. I've told the same thing to Australia. So let's make it happen. Guys, have a great day. Have a great Monday. Kick some ass this week. Cheers, friends.